Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'm Loretta from Crafty Loretta, and today I want to show you guys my monthly overview. There is 2 different inserts in this section, and I really love them. Actually, I'm going to talk about my inbox as well. So 3 different types of inserts, 3 different shops, and this is one of those inserts or duos, trios that really keeps me on track every month. And I really had to make it look pretty as well, just so that I'm motivated to use it. And this is a monthly insert, so everything is in one place. So this side, we're gonna start with this side. This is a tracker from Peanuts Planner Co. And this is the monthly tracker. And I went ahead and put the title up on the top, and then I added in my routines. And this makes it super easy so that once the month starts, I just have a few things to fill in, and then I'm ready to go. On this side, all I do is add 2023. Anything that I had to highlight, I try not to type it out, because I really could have typed out a lot of these headers and things. But they tend to smear. I don't know if that depends on what kind of printer you use. I use an inkjet printer, and if I tried to highlight over this, it would definitely smear and stain my highlighters. So I went ahead and put in my routines. And then every day, I just go in and highlight. And then I'm still using the same system I did last year, where whatever highlighter I'm using for that day, I use it in my weeklies and monthlies. This is a monthly, but I consider it a weekly. And I love that it's together. And then I use it here on my sleep tracker and here are my routines. Okay, so I have my routines here, and then I have kids, and then this is a personal key. I kind of like that gap in between them. And then, like I said, every day I just go in. Usually I do it by section. So in the morning, I'll check off as much as I can, and then in the afternoon or at night, sometimes I do it twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. And say it's the weekend for my son's homework, I'll still check it off because he doesn't have homework. And then if he does and he did it, I'll go ahead and check it off. So I try to check off this section as much as possible. And then I do everything in rainbow orders. This is kind of a yellowish orange. So pink, orange, green, blue, purple. And then I continue the same thing throughout the rest of the weeks. So that is my monthly tracker. I love it. Keeps me on track. This insert is from Plan with B. And this is her monthly fold out. So in the front, she has a month at a glance. And like I said, I just write in the month, highlight it, and then important dates. And I write whatever is going on for that month here and highlight it within the month. And then I have my husband's work schedule, and then he was on vacation this day. I don't love the way this turned out, so I'm going to play with different layout options, but it's not bad. And then honestly, I don't know if you can tell, but I had filled this out in a different way and I hated it. So I reprinted this insert, cut it out, and then just glued this over, because I was already halfway through the month and I realized I hated that. Or I think it was something I ended up adding mid-month, but I hated it. And then the stickers are from Michaels. I try to keep it somewhat simple. I did have to take up some of these stickers too. And so yeah, I'm realizing with my monthly, I really like it simple, especially since I'm looking at this insert every day. I don't want it too busy, and then especially with all the colors. And on the bottom, I have my daily mood and sleep tracker. So the hours I slept are here. I function best off of 8 hours of sleep. If I had a really tiring day, I can do 9, but if I sleep more than 9 hours, then I'm just a mess. I'm tired and cranky just the whole day. It's too much, and I end up having a headache. And then if I sleep anything less than, I would say 7, but even 7 hours back to back is a little rough. So this day I slept 6 hours, and it was kind of rough, but it was okay. So these are the amount of hours I've slept each day. And I'm glad I started tracking this, because my sleep schedule used to really be off. And now when I wake up, if I didn't go to sleep early the night before, and for example on a Friday, Saturday morning, I really don't have to get up. My daughter is not a morning person, so she doesn't wake up till like noon. So if I slept really late the night before, I'll kind of, as soon as I wake up, I'll kind of calculate how long I slept. And if I need more sleep, because like I said, I function best off of 8 hours, then I'll go back to sleep for an hour or two. If not, if I slept early and I wake up super early, then I just get up and have some me time. So I either plan, journal, or just watch TV and get some me time before the chaos. So I'm glad that I tracked this, because I can keep in mind, did I sleep 8 hours? And then sometimes I'll work 10 or 12 hours on a Friday, and then I need that extra hours. So same thing. If I wake up on Saturday morning, I slept 8 hours, but I'm still a little bit tired, I'll go back to sleep for 30 minutes to an hour. And then the line graph is my mood. So whatever my mood was for that day, I just put a dot, and then every couple of days I'll connect the dots. And my mood has been pretty good lately. And like this day, I think I slept 10 hours and ended up with a headache, just feeling down. This day I'm surprised I don't know what was going on. I'm surprised my mood didn't drop, but 6 hours isn't too bad, especially just one day. I used to have days where back to back I didn't get enough sleep and had to wake up early. So that is my mood and sleep tracker. And this section is for my bills. This section I typed out as well. And I really don't check these off. My bills usually come out automatically. And then on the bottom here, I put down bills that I pay weekly. And then next is my monthly routines. And I just pulled that from, I don't have it in here anymore, but I have a routines list or routine cards where I had my daily routines, weekly routines, and monthly routines. So I pulled that from here and just typed it up. I don't check these off either, but whenever I'm working in this section, I can kind of glance at it. Or if I have some extra time, I can pull from this section. And usually things that get done anyway. And then on the back, we have the weekly schedule, and I use this for our meals. And my husband has been cooking a lot more, so whenever he cooks, I can't remember, I think he cooked this meal too. Whenever I cook, I write down what meal I made, and then I highlight it in the color that I'm using for that week. And then whenever he cooks, I write down the meal and then write it down in gray or highlight it in gray. And then if we eat out, I just put a heart. So this is a good overview for kind of seeing how often we cooked and making sure that we cook. Because it's just a lot cheaper and sometimes a lot healthier to cook and eat at home. And then at the top, I just write out the date. I think I put the Monday. So whatever the date was for that Monday, I put it here. And then this is typed out as well. This is my task list. Things that I do weekly. I pulled this from my weekly routines card as well. So that is my monthly overview. And I really love this insert. I love these two together. And then another thing that I've been doing lately is these are from, I think I mentioned this is from Plan with B. This is from my minimal planner. And this is her checklist bundle. She has 3 different types of inserts. So you have the 2 long columns, the 2 stacked columns, and then the 4 sections. And then I just pulled like areas of my life that I usually have things to do or things I want to write notes for, and then I put other, and then I just write a list. It can be just a list of things I need to do, kind of ideas, notes, anything. This is kind of like an inbox section, but it's sectioned off by category. Certain things I cross off, some things I don't really worry about. So when I set up my monthly, I write those titles in and then just write notes on it. Okay, and then I want to show you guys kind of an empty insert for each one. So this is an empty monthly overview from Peanuts Planner Co. Like I said, these are typed in. So each month I can just write the year out, highlight it, and then go in with my trackers. This is the monthly overview from Plan with B. I typed a lot of notes out. I typed my numbers out, and this is really helpful for when I go in and plan. I can just write out my headers, highlight, put down a few stickers, and I'm ready to go. And then this is how the checklist bundle looks from my minimal planner. Beautiful inserts, and they work perfectly together for me. And then here's this month, February. Real weekend. Okay, but I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my filled out monthly inserts. Like I said, this really helps me stay on track. And I love the way it looks. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions, and have a blessed day.